thanks for coming in. You're going to tell us a little bit about when you started and you came to the UK. And tell us a little bit about your journey from coming to the UK.
Yeah, I've been here for 30 years. And I came to just see the world. I used to be an American dreamer in Korea because, as you know, Korea is much influenced by American culture.
Right, okay.
And then I grew up in a very small city in a small country, so I was always dreaming about the outer world. And then because England wasn't familiar as America when I was a kid, so I was dreaming of going seeing more wider world. Then I got American visa rejected. That's why I came to UK.
Well, why is there such a big influence of America then in Korea?
It's because of the war that we had back in 1950. The American army came in to just help us, and then we were kind of I think colonized culturally and politically. But obviously they didn't just colonize us, but it was like we had a lot of American cultures going in all the time.
Right. Okay.
So at the time we were very closed country, so we couldn't see the foreigners a lot at that time.
Yeah.
And it's not easy to travel abroad. So I just decided to come to UK rather.
Yeah, okay.
But by the time...
Did you not go to America at all then?
No, I have never been, which is a shame.
That's interesting.
I'd love to go there sometime.
Maybe that's something for the future.
Yes. And I came here 1996. At the time, it was we had a financial crisis in Korea.
Okay.
And the exchange rate was really, really high. So I didn't have much money, so I had to get a job. So I had to work I used to work in the Korean embassy in UK for a couple of years.
Okay.
Like
what was your education background then?
I majored in education. I used to be a teacher in Korea for 3 years in a small city. And then it wasn't kind of fulfilling. I wanted to see more, more
of the world.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I came into Seoul, which is capital city, and I got a job in a foreign company. It's an American company, but I still had kind of lack of experience.
Yeah. How old was you then?
Pardon?
How old was you? What was your age?
It was 26.
Okay.
I was 25, 26, graduate from the university. And then I came here and I got a job in the Korean embassy in UK. And I had to work there for 7 years. I came with my husband.
Okay. Yeah.
He had to study.
Right.
He had to study business. He did his bachelor's and master's here in UK. And until that, I had to kind of work.
And support.
And when I was it was kind of thinking that I had a career need. If I go into the Korean embassy, I thought I was gonna save the world.
Okay, yeah.
But I just was involved in kind of civil servant work, very just simple jobs and things like that. But it was okay. And but I had a baby at the time, I had a millennium baby, so I just retreated to raise my kids. I have 2 kids for 15 years.
Right. So that was quite tough. You've come over to England, you're a young couple, your husband's studying, and you're working, and you're bringing up a family.
Yeah, but then when he graduated from his MBA, he got a job in Samsung.
Okay.
And then we planned to have children. So then my first daughter was born in 2000, millennium baby, and then I retreated. At that time, I was thinking, which one is more important, my career and my children, my family. So I chose my family to raise my two children. So I retreated for 15 years.
Wow.
And then I had always kind of eager to do something for myself. So I used to be a member of Korean Catholic Church community, and the CEO of my company, which is KOKORO, he used to be a member as well.
Okay.
At that time, it was 2015. We only had a couple of sites. Now we have more than 80 sites.
Yeah.
At the time, we had only had just 5 or something. So then
So how's your story start then with when you go into KOKORO?
KOKORO, my second daughter was going into the secondary, and then she didn't need much. She didn't need me as much as she used to. So I was trying to get a job, and then I applied for a cashier job in waitress, and I applied for KOKORO because the company was very small at that time. Back in, it was 10 years ago. The company was only 5 years old at that time. So they need a person. So I went there to get an interview with them. And I got a job.
Wow.
10 years ago. It was a very small office with a couple of people there. And I was so happy because I just escaped from home.
Yes.
So I worked very hard. The company is getting bigger and bigger, growing a lot. So I did a lot of new tasks.
So was you involved with the growth?
Of course, yes.
So you're involved.
At the time it was 5 sites. Now we have more than 80 sites.
Yeah.
We've been growing up so much for the last 10 years.
Yeah.
And also we had to move to a bigger office. Now we have 3 buildings because of the lot of ingredients we have to just deliver.
So
now I work.
So you started from a basic level at the work. You started
kind of admin thing.
Yes, and then you slowly got involved more with being creative and trying to bring the business forward.
Exactly. Yeah, because in a small company, you can't just do only one job. You have to do this and you have to do this. Sometimes
you've got to multitask and do lots of other things.
The cleaning. You have to be involved in some kind of strategic things. It's quite a variety of work I had to do, and I enjoyed most of the jobs.
Because it's quite a big thing to go from a few sites to 80.
Yeah.
So you've obviously been doing something right there. So how did that? What was the strategy to? So you got 2 shops. How did you start expanding?
My shop, I have 3 shops right now, but I was extremely lucky to be given an opportunity to acquire a site as a franchise.
Okay.
That's why.
So you've got 3 of your own franchises.
One is my own, purely on my franchise. 2 are owned jointly.
Yeah, with partners.
Yes, with the corporate, the corporate
with the
company.
with the company, the main company. Yeah.
Yes. So now I still work in the head office, as well as just looking after 3 sites.
Yeah. So you're basically helping build other sites. So just say, for instance, I'm interested in having a franchise.
Now we have a separate department, franchise department, joint venture department, operations department. Now it's much more divided than it used to be.
It was before.
Yeah, so then you have to just come to us, and if you wanted to get a franchise, you have to you have to fill in the application form, you have to set up a finance, and you have to find the property, things like that. The properties.
Would you be involved with that?
Yeah.
You were involved with that. What about finding locations? Would you be involved with that?
No, we do have
a team who looks for locations.
Yes.
So how does it work then? Do you basically have people who are looking for sites?
Yes. They're a team.
So you've gone from 2 shops when you started. How many shops did you have when you started?
Was it 5? I think it was 5 or 6.
So you started with 5 shops.
Yes.
And since you've been there, you've been involved with expanding into 80 shops, of which you now own 1 yourself.
Yeah.
And 2 are joint with KOKORO.
Yeah, I'm not the only person there.
No.
Yeah. I saw the 10 years, so all this have this thing growing,
you
happening.
saw it growing.
Yeah. Always, I'm very happy. I'm really, really happy to see my companies growing like this.
Yeah, and what's your main role now? Are you just looking after the 3 shops?
No, that's my in the head office.
So you're still in the head office.
Yes.
Involved with the growth of the business.
Yes.
But you've got your own 3 shops that are separate.
Yeah.
And so you're still. So how are you still expanding?
Yes. The company is. We're trying to. Yeah.
More
shops.
What plans have you got? Plans for an amount of shops, or have you're just going to let it grow?
I think this company, the KOKORO, has grown quite organically. Okay. The key to success is the quality of the food. It's like a McDonald's, so we can just as long as we have the
you give them the process and they don't.
Yes.
So, what about how do you keep your franchisees sticking to the plan and doing exactly what you want them to do?
There is standard operation system.
Yeah. And does someone go around and make sure they're...
Yes, of course.
They're doing that?
We do have dedicated operations team, menu team, and they go all around and do the audit and, all this. But still, we're not really kind of exactly the same.
Exactly the same, but it's got the same system.
Yes, same system, but still it's quite varied.
Yeah. Because to grow quickly, franchising is a really good idea, isn't it? Because obviously you can grow very quickly because people are coming in, they're putting in their finances and they're doing it. If someone comes in and they want to have a shop, how does that work from their perspective? Do you help them with the finance?
Yes.
So you'll find someone to help them get the finance?
We do bank with 4 major banks who trying to lend some money to the franchise. So you would check them, make sure they're viable and they can pay. And the franchise, because it's a good model, it's quite easy to get funding because obviously it's a proven success. Yeah, exactly. That's what the bank says.
That's what the bank says. So where does your company, KOKORO, make their money?
Make our money?
Yeah.
It's the profit.
So you basically, I've got one of your shops, so I would pay
sales.
I would pay a percentage of my sales to
the
franchise.
Yes, of course. Yes, yeah. There's license fee.
Yeah. So basically, there's a lot. So how does that work? Can you just, if there's someone out there now and they're looking to get one of your franchises, how does it work? What would they be expected to do, and how much would they be expected to pay? What would it cost to open one of your franchises?
I think it depends on how big the property is, but it's mostly like McDonald's, Bread. I don't know. I don't think it's Bread is franchise.
So you got
Kentucky
Fried Chicken. All these.
They normally charge 5 to 8 license fee.
Yeah.
To the franchisor.
Yeah.
I think that's the general kind of franchise model.
Yeah.
And then if we wanted to open a shop, I think it's going to cost, it depends.
So basically, if I'm starting a franchise, I'm going to pay for a franchise fee.
Yes.
I'm going to then you're going to help me find a location.
Yeah.
And then you'll train me.
Of course, yes.
You train me. And then from there, I would be then representing KOKORO. We would open up. We are now KOKORO.
Yes. You have all the brands.
And we're representing KOKORO.
Yeah, of course.
And then we basically are working off your license, but you're giving us the support. If we've got problems, you can advise us.
Yeah.
So that's what you're getting when you get a franchise.
Yeah.
You get the support of the company and the brand and their name.
Marketing
and all
the
things.
Ingredients. Yeah. There are some specific ingredients you have to get from the head office franchise.
So you supply them with all their materials, their stocks, their food.
Yes, most
to
of
produce.
it. Yeah. So because we have specific containers, specific ingredients, especially is Japanese, Korean, Oriental ingredients. So
and is that all supplied? Where do you keep all that? Is that all kept? Is that coming over and it's kept in a main warehouse?
We have main.
And then you supply.
Warehouse.
You distribute to all over.
Yeah, we do have warehouse in Hyejin.
Okay, and now you're all over the UK.
Yes.
And are you looking to? Are you in Ireland, Northern Ireland?
Not yet, but
Not
I
yet.
think there.
You've got plans
this
for
plan,
that?
yeah, plans.
Okay, so you're UK based at the moment.
Of course, yes.
Okay, and could you have do people have more than one franchise? Could they own 5 shops?
Yes, I think the maximum sites that are owned by one franchise is, I think, it's 4.
Okay, that's the maximum
at the moment.
At the moment,
yes,
yeah.
Yes.
So you feel that? What about Europe? Are you going to move into Europe?
Yeah, yeah.
And would that be another? How would you go about that? You'd have to bring in someone specific for that?
We haven't really explored in the area.
UK market.
Yeah. Only in the UK market right now. But there's no reason why we should not go
into
Europe.
Where does all your ingredients come from? Does it come from Korea?
No, it's coming from everywhere. It's from Vietnam, China, yeah.
But it all comes in from Asia, basically.
I think so, yes.
Yeah, so that's it. And it all comes into a base and everything like that. So
and Japan as well.
What's your plans now? Are you looking to open more branches yourself? Are you just looking
myself?
Or are you going to?
I'm having really at the moment because I still have to work in the head office.
Yeah.
But the KOKORO would like to expand more.
But you personally are just going to
myself.
You are working with KOKORO and you're going to help them expand.
Yes,
that's your role.
Yeah. As long as I work for the or the head office.
What is your role now then? What is your position in KOKORO?
I look after the joint venture site, joint investor site.
So what does that mean, joint investor?
The ownership is shared.
Yeah. So they're sharing with KOKORO.
Yes.
So
basically, some sites are
they're like a partner with you.
Yeah,
they don't own it.
Yeah, and we support them. And I'm also involved in delivery sales as well.
Okay.
Delivery sales means by you using the delivery aggregators like Deliveroo, Uber Eats.
Okay.
Just Eat.
Yeah, I was just going to wonder. So how when you first started, was that available, the Deliveroo and things like that?
No,
is that new?
No. It was. I think it was 2016.
Okay, that started to come in.
Yeah.
Did that make a big difference?
The delivery sales.
Did it?
At the time, no, it wasn't. The mark is the pandemic.
Yeah.
It's the pandemic made us thriving.
Yeah. Because
absolutely we were allowed to open during the lockdown period.
Because you were delivering.
Yes.
Are you mainly based on delivery, or do people eat in the branches?
In store, yeah.
People eat in store.
Yeah.
But then when how was the pandemic for you then? Was it a positive or a negative?
I think no one knew about the pandemic at the time. It was 2020. And we were so worried. Everybody was worried. But then I still remember on the day that Boris Johnson came out on the TV and announced who's allowed to open, who's allowed to close.
Yeah.
We were allowed to open, like groceries. And that was, I think, historic day. And then because everyone else's were closed, we were thriving through the pandemic. And there were lots of government support at the time. So then, that was, I think, an opportunity for us.
So you had a good pandemic.
Kind of. I think it was.
Yeah. Because of the situation had changed, and now people were at home ordering deliveries, so you thrived. So it was a busy time for you. So how did it affect you when the pandemic was over? Did people then change their habits?
No, it's people's habit changed eventually after the pandemic. So then now we used to, the percentage of in-store sales and delivery sales, like it was 80-20, but now it's mostly half and half.
Okay, so
people's buying habits, I think, is changing. So it's very important for us to keep the delivery sales as important as the in-store sales.
Yeah. What area is your main branches? Are you mostly in London or?
No, London. No, we don't have
many in London.
Because London, it's only good for the landlords.
Yeah, it's saturated and it's expensive.
And it's so expensive. we are very good at Surrey area,
Yeah. Okay.
and yeah, it was mostly like southwest
Yeah.
area.
So if you concentrated on that deliberately, have you avoided London because of the high costs and concentrated more on?
I think that was the CEO's strategy.
Yeah.
If I think later on,
Yeah.
it was his fantastic decision to expand in that area.
In that direction, yeah.
It's Red Ocean here, and he thought he was the CEO of KOKORO. He's an old, very clever man, and I think his decision was it was brilliant to expand in that area.
So where's your expansion plans now? Where are you going?
We going up to the north.
Yeah.
And I think he's planning to expand to Europe as well. And we only have 80, but there are
Well, 80 is quite a lot.
quite a lot, but still there might be potential locations
I would imagine,
which we don't know, even in the UK. So
do you have people looking for locations for you? Do you have people searching for locations?
Searching.
Do they go and look for where they think it might be a good place?
Yeah, there is a dedicated team to look for
to looking for the
the properties, and even we put the efforts we might not know, so we just collaborate with delivery aggregators, so then they might have better information.
Yeah.
So we gather information to find out the locations.
So have you got any plans now for opening branches? Is there any new branches opening?
The last one opened was in Norwich, but at the moment, no, not at the moment. Yes, we opened like 5 last year.
Okay, that's good.
But then because of the economic downturn right now, because the wars, and so it's kind of, it's always like this. So I think it's slightly like this period, and I think it's go up. But then we still are planning to expand.
Tell me about, obviously you've got 80 branches. What's the success rate? Do you get any branches that are not successful? Do you ever have to close any branches?
We had only one closed in Richmond out of 83.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that had to be closed because of not because of the sale, because of the facility issues and everything. So I think we're very successful in that sense, actually.
So say I've got one of your franchises and now I'm old and I want to retire. Do I sell my franchise? Do you take it back?
We haven't had, because our history is not that long. Now the franchise, the early sites were owned by the corporate, and then the only time we started franchising it's not less than 10 years.
So how many franchises have you got, and how many do you own yourself, roughly?
60 franchise. We say joint owned ones we call franchises, and 20 corporate on the side.
So 20 owned, 60 joint franchise.
Yes, franchise. But I think because it's less than 10 years.
Yeah.
So we may have to resell, or we haven't had anything like that so far. Yeah.
So you're happy with the way it's all going at the moment? You're looking to expand some more? Is that?
Yes. There are some sites that have renewed their lease because it's been more than 10 years. They are still selling well.
Yeah.
It shows that then this business can last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you still a private company, or
yes,
are you
yes.
looking to?
Yeah.
So you're still a private company, and you're privately owned by the. Who owns it then? How many? Who owns it?
One shareholder.
One shareholder owns it. So.
But the franchisees, we have on separate company because it's separate.
It's separate,
yes.
So you've got the franchise.
The KOKORO group.
Yeah.
When I say group, we have 4 different companies.
Okay.
5 different companies. It's owned by one shareholder.
Okay. So you basically, but the whole brand is KOKORO.
Yes.
And that's what you're involved in.
Yes.
Okay. So your future is to just keep expanding? What do you think? Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Well,
Because you're a mum, obviously.
yes,
And a
my
wife.
daughter's grown up now.
Yeah.
And I think I'm going to work harder
You're going to work harder.
for the next 5 years probably.
Okay.
And then these days, because I'm getting old and physically not well, and my concentration is getting,
Like all of us, yeah.
so then, it's,
You're going to stay in the UK?
of course, yes,
So you've made this your home now.
kind of, yes.
And how often do you go back to Korea?
I couldn't go there during the pandemic, obviously. My mother comes very often, like
that's nice.
every other year. And then this time, I had to be there 3 times. My father is in ICU unit, and so then it's. I had, in terms of the medical system, Korea is, I think, the best. So we have
Okay.
to go to
To
Korea.
Korea. That's good. And your family is still there, your parents?
Yes, I have. My parents are still alive. I have brother and sister there.
All right. Well, we look forward to you retiring. Thank you for coming in and talking to us. It's been really nice to get a good understanding of your whole relationship coming to England, getting involved with KOKORO, and also being involved in actually having your own KOKORO that you work with yourself. So it's been really nice. Maybe you can get your CEO to come in and have a chat as well at some point. But it's been really good to have you come in. So thanks for coming in, and thanks for telling everybody about your journey in the UK.
Okay.
So
Thank you so much for inviting
No,
me.
really pleasure.
It's a really, really good experience for me.
It's really nice to have you in, and I'm sure a lot of people will be really interested in your journey. Thanks very
so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.